Good morning, TJ. Hey, Brenda, Jim, how's everybody doing this morning? This fine Thursday morning. I don't know how fine it is. It's been raining on and off for a couple of days now, and it looks like we're going to get some more rain.
Good morning, Paul. Rain is expected in about 5 minutes. It should last about half an hour.
Okay, I just got notice that rain is expected in about 5 minutes, and it'll last about a half hour to 45 minutes. Hey, Mark White, how you doing? Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Paul.
How are you doing?
Not too bad, thank you. It's a beautiful sunny day here, 25 degrees centigrade.
Oh no, it's cloudy. It rained overnight. It rained yesterday. I just got notification that it's going to get raining here in about half hour.
Mm-hmm.
Been a rainy on and off the last couple of days. Actually, 3 days.
Morning, TJ, Brenda, Jim, Al, and Jerry, who just said, well, do something. So I don't know who he is.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything on his channel, so
No, nothing. He's been a member since 21, but nothing on his channel.
Don says he's driving home today. Vacation must be over.
Well, Don's being driven home today.
TJ, what are you doing today? You going to work, or are you at work, or what?
I think he said he was off today and tomorrow.
Oh, okay, maybe he did.
It's Juneteenth, isn't it?
Yes. Let me
Yep,
see
he
on my
says he's off
calendar
today
here.
and tomorrow.
Okay, first day of summer on my calendar is tomorrow.
Yep. And then Midsummer's Day is the 21st. So summer ends on the 22nd. Three-day summer. Joe.
Captain Joe. I don't know if he and Johnny are going to go out and attack that rusted old tugboat, see if he can get his drone back or not. Yeah, it's pretty cloudy out there, as you can see. Low hanging clouds.
CJ says he'll be in when he'd made the bed.
Yep. I give you a thumbs up for making the bed. However, make it right.
TJ, he lost his Avata too. Again. Well, not again. Yeah, again. Thought you were going out with what's it with Johnny, see if you could get it back.
Yes, he lost it in the tug, Don.
Yep. He
Yeah,
almost got through the cabin and it got hit by some wind.
And it's such a rusty hulk. He talked to somebody down there and said that it was not very stable, and
Yeah, the policeman said that, but
yeah.
they don't know because they've not been on it to check.
That's good to hear, TJ. You make sure you make it right. You got to change the bedpan too.
Yep, and throw the wife out first.
Here comes Lance. Good morning, Lance.
Morning, Lance.
Morning, Mark.
Is today your last day?
No, tomorrow.
No, he's off today.
I'm off
Tomorrow.
today.
Okay.
He's got a day off today.
Yeah, I'm on my walk right now. So thank you, Brad. And if my camera was on, Paul, you would notice that it's beautiful up here in the Pacific Northwest.
Hello, Jason. On his way to work.
Gentlemen,
Hi,
yes,
Jason.
on my way to work. Good morning. Good morning. Let me move this thing down a little bit, actually. get it in the air conditioning.
Boy, you can see how misty it is out there.
You mean you didn't give yourself Juneteenth off, Jason?
One more time, say again.
You didn't give yourself Juneteenth off.
Oh no, the only holidays I get that I'll take off that we give off for are Thanksgiving and Christmas. We work on all holidays because people are off and they want to come in and fly.
True. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's one of the awkward things about your job.
Well, the thing of it is that anytime you work in a business that takes care of the public, you got to remember that the public has time to either shop or do things when they're not working. So
Exactly.
I worked for somebody taking care of the public. I worked for our local council, and we had every holiday off.
well, yeah, but the
And
problem
and every weekend.
is that your local council is expected to take time off. That's government.
Yeah.
But the public, like a restaurant, it's like if you went to the restaurant on the day and it was closed because of Juneteenth, you'd go shake your head and say, "What the hell?"
Yeah, it's a good day to go eat out. You know, it's a day off. I'd like to go eat out in the restaurant. I want to, enjoy the day.
Yeah.
Now, granted, like even the people that are the Jewish people, right? They don't celebrate Christmas, but they want to eat. They might want to eat out on Christmas Day also, or Christmas Eve.
Right.
I mean, we don't take off for, Rosh Hashanah.
They have Hanukkah and Yom Kippur.
Yeah, or Hanukkah or Yom Kippur. Yeah, or those other, religious holidays.
Yeah.
That many people in our country and other countries celebrate. So, I mean, holidays for me, they're it's a day off. They're holy days, holiday, right?
Yep.
It's a day off, and I can take off whenever I, need to anyway. So It is hot today, though. I cut my grass this morning because my bug guy was coming to spray the yard, mosquito guy.
You cut your grass early morning before work and woke all your neighbours up.
Yes. 8 o'clock is early enough. Is not too late. It's typically when you hear things, motors running anyway. So I thought about starting that earlier, but I was like, I got other things to do inside the house anyway. But
morning, Jonathan.
My house is pretty secluded away from the neighbors anyhow. Doesn't really matter.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm still sweating. Hence, I'm not wearing my hat. I am still warm, really hot and still sweating. And that was an hour ago. But I ran with my lawnmower, get a little workout in as well.
Let the heat rise out of your head.
Yes, exactly.
Yep, and get sunstroke.
Captain Joe, admit. So, Joe, you order your Avada 2 yet?
No. Morning, guys.
Morning, Joe.
I'm not eating right now.
Captain, how you doing?
Yes, sir. Morning, sir.
Take
Back
a
at you, Joe. Want a minute?
Take
Carry
a
on.
rowboat out there, Joe, with a long fishing net pull and
Yeah.
scoop it up.
I told Johnny, I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fishing hook or a treble hook and try to toss it up in there and see if I can hook it.
Yeah, but it's
No,
not
I'm
wet
not-
now. Once
I'm
you
not
once you
going.
do that,
I'm not taking it. Look, peer pressure got me into this. Peer pressure ain't going to get me on that tugboat.
Interesting.
You're getting a new drone, Joe? Is that what I've heard from here? Or you're not going to get a new drone?
Well, State Farm's got the claim, so I should hear from them today. They already said, yeah. No, just got to get to the underwriter.
Yeah, what he's
Okay.
not doing is he's not going out to the tugboat to see if he can get it back.
Yeah, I'm not going on that
Oh.
tugboat. You see, the thing is like that tugboat, every time it rains and we get a real good storm, it shifts a little bit more. and it's all rusty. It's been there for 20 years that I know of. So I would say, what happens if me or Johnny got on that thing and we fall through a piece of that metal and cut a leg off or cut a leg or, you know,
Yep.
it's not a drone's not worth it. Let's put it that way.
Well, didn't you mention that to the insurance agency and they told you not to go?
Yeah, they told me it's not worth it. Don't worry about it.
Job for you there,
Yeah,
John.
Yeah, I could get
Jason?
another, what you call it, a drone, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to get everything back from the insurance company and get it.
Smart.
The Avata 3 might be out by then.
I'm not worried about the Avata 3. I got too many batteries for the. Now I lost a battery too, you know, so I'm down to 3 batteries instead of 4.
And an SD card.
Yeah, my SD card is not a big deal.
Yeah,
Well, if you buy
from
the Flymore kit, you're up 2 batteries.
Yeah, but I don't want to spend that much. I'm gonna get money back. I'm gonna save money this time.
Jason, finder's fee.
That's a long ways away. I'm better off to just buy a brand new one. Between the
Yeah.
cost
Yeah,
of the
that's
flight,
what I said.
the hotel,
Yeah.
per diem,
Oh.
the time, you know.
Yeah, Johnny
Oh,
kept
I-
saying last night,
I am
we
the
need to
drone
go
rescue
do
guy,
it.
though, right?
And we
right.
got an iFly somewhere near
Louisiana.
Joe in
Nope, not yet.
Louisiana.
Nope,
No.
not yet.
Well, maybe you could go on a scouting trip.
Perhaps. Yeah. If so we're a franchise, right? And the other major wind tunnels in the US are in major cities, that is, are corporate owned. There are a few franchises like I Fly Detroit, I Fly Jacksonville in Jacksonville, Florida, I Fly Oceanside in San Diego area or north of San Diego, for example. And if anything, if my franchise owners were to open up another one, it would most likely be in Panama City Beach.
Somewhere close
We've
by.
actually been looking down there, you know, so yeah.
I know we've got one here in Manchester near the Trafford Centre.
Yes, owned by SkyVenture, or that's a SkyVenture tunnel also, actually. Yeah, it's a SkyVenture tunnel as well. So the wind tunnels for iFly, SkyVenture, they're manufactured by SkyVenture, who effectively sold it, I think, 2 or 3 in UK. So there's Manchester, and there's another one in something Keynes,
Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes. There you go. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Milton Keynes. Okay. And then the one in Tel Aviv, that's called Flybox, I think. That's a SkyVenture tunnel as well. But there's a whole bunch in Europe that are indoor skydiving Germany, ISG wind tunnels, as well as Rhodium, which is another company. I think they're based out of Poland. No, FlySpot's a Polish company. They've got very good technology. And there's one in Ukraine, actually.
Perhaps.
Yeah, Singapore. Yeah, Dubai. Dubai's got the largest wind tunnel in the world. I think it's like 28 feet in diameter. But yeah,
Good morning, Jonathan.
Manchester's pretty awesome, I heard.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
No,
Joe,
I've never been.
All right, what's up?
It's somewhere near
what
the
they- you see
indoor
what-
ski slope. We've
you see
actually
what
got
that dude said about you in the chat, Joe?
I'm not paying attention.
an indoor ski slope there with
Yeah, I'm scared of
with
the
the purple
tug.
proper man-made snow.
No kidding. An indoor ski slope. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Jonathan,
Hey,
read the chat. I can't read it because I'm on my phone.
That dude told Joe that him being scared of the tugboat, we gonna have to revoke his Marine.
Hey, Jason, tell him if a Marine decides there's no way in hell we're gonna go into that place, we just call a Navy and let her shell it.
Hey,
Morning,
TJ.
everybody.
Then we'll go in.
I know
It had
Justin's an
nothing to do
army
about
guy,
being a
so
Marine.
you know,
Wait,
How you doing,
Justin's an
man?
army guy. He's a army guys are can-do people, you know.
so
Yep.
Joe, did you lose? Is your air too? Is it just like sitting on the tugboat, or did
No.
it like?
He doesn't know where it went.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
in
it's
the
in the-
tugboat.
it's in
You
the-
can see it.
It's in the. You can't see it. It's
Well,
in
you
the
can't-
cab
you-
somewhere.
But the camera
Oh,
was
it's like-
showing where the camera of it was showing where it was. You could see where it was.
Well, you fly
so-
another drone, you fly another drone close to the tug and take a look to see where it is and see if it's
Oh, I
even
know where it's at.
salvageable.
It's on the inside.
So it's on the
Yeah.
it's on the inside somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
but
on the
you should-
inside in the main pilot area.
You might be able to see it there.
Oh.
Yes, if you flew over it or flew close.
No,
No?
because it's got
It's
the
enclosed.
cabin is pretty closed.
Okay.
He flew
Yeah, because
through
I went
the
through it.
open-
Like I said,
through the
if
windows.
you go
of
back
the
and look at the
plastic.
video, that circle was nowhere near the wire it hit. As soon as it got into that thing, the wind pushed it to the left and clipped it.
So it's definitely not in the water. It's in the
Yeah.
tugboat inside.
Oh, it's not in the water.
So you
Thank
you
God
fly
it's not.
Johnny's. Fly Johnny's inside. Take a look. Say, Johnny, I'm gonna borrow your
Johnny wanted to go fly to Neo and look inside. I said, I know where it's at. I can show you the inside.
Is there nobody
keeps-
there that can, I guess, go get it for you?
You can
Again,
walk. You
You
can
talk
they
walk
to-
probably
out
got
to it.
somebody that would be no brains to go climb that thing, but I'm not doing it.
You talked to some fishermen there, and they said no way, right?
Yeah, they said they wouldn't get on it.
Who
They
brings?
said because it's real shaky now. Like I
Oh,
said,
okay.
5 years ago, before they burnt the thing, because when they burnt it, they messed up all the structure on it.
Yeah, you need a small, spindly person with no weight, Jason.
Yeah, maybe like a dog, maybe like
Like
a dog.
Jason.
Or
No, I
maybe a
mean like
cat or
Jason.
something.
little high school
Dog or a
kid.
cat.
I can see TJ would be throwing cats and dogs in there. Get that drone. Get that drone.
Do we know anybody with a
Drone,
trained
get the
spider
drone,
monkey?
get the drone.
Find it. See what he
Wow.
sent to me.
Well, that's cool that State Farm's going to cover your drone.
Yeah, State
Well,
Farm said.
you can always get one of those fishing magnets and just like throw it in there, and then the drone will be like. zoop.
TJ, think about what you're saying. A fishing
TJ,
magnet is attracted to what? Metal, and the
Right.
ship is
The
metal.
tugboat is metal.
Oh.
The drone is plastic.
You'll hook the tug.
That's funny.
That's it. Invent a plastic magnet, and we're laughing.
Well, maybe you could get like let's see, like a long, get one of those long like extension rods with a grapple or something on the end of it, and just get it like
Okay.
that.
TJ, there are walls and a roof, and it went in through the window.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't
just get,
see
like,
it.
a long-
It's 3 foot down.
Well, in order to use a long pole, TJ, you'd have to be 40 feet in the air.
And it'd have to bend.
But can't you get like a little use somebody's dinghy from their boat and just pull up alongside of it and then just
It's
That's
still
what
when
I'm
it
thinking.
gets in through the window, it's got to go down 3 feet to the floor.
The window is up here, and the side of the boat's down here,
oh.
and it's got a roof on it.
It's probably
TJ's
more
just
like
looking out of the
Big
box.
Fishing.
Take it out of the box.
It's like down like inside the it's down
Yeah.
inside
Yes.
the boat.
Down inside the boat.
Speaking of solving problems
TJ?
and solving issues, TJ, did you get a new TV yet?
Yes,
Yeah, he
I
did.
did.
How's it working?
It works fine. It's clear as crystal. The picture is.
There's a
Nice.
picture of the boat, TJ.
All right.
Here you go, TJ. Okay.
This is the video that was taken from it.
You get
Watch, I got a
you get
high
million
wind
views
warning
yet?
right there.
You get
That's
a
when I
million
got the
views
high
yet,
wind
Joe?
warning.
You get a million views yet?
Oh, so it's okay. So it's down inside there.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
But you
Because just
see,
from like it looks like it would be easy to get though, but now that I see it,
yeah, I was 2 feet from coming out of it. That's what gets me so mad.
Mm.
You get a million views on
Hey.
it yet?
Hell no.
TJ,
drone-
you'll go over there and get it out, right, TJ?
yeah, if it was me, I would try to like maybe I don't know, I would try to.
You got to remember that there's all kinds of metal in the water, rusted metal and rusty.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's rocks.
And-
Everybody fishes up there, losing their fishing
And the
gear,
other thing,
so there's hooks
TJ, is
everywhere.
there's gators in the water there
Oh yeah.
And sharks.
and sharks.
And Godzilla.
And
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Godzilla. What's up, Warren? I don't know. There, like I'm sitting there looking at the video and then thinking about it. There's got to be a way to get that drone out of there, man. There's just got to be.
Well,
You
you
even
just
know what the
Well,
way
there
is?
is.
you ponder
There
that,
is.
TJ.
Collect the insurance.
But the risk isn't necessarily worth the reward, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's because once
So-
you get on the boat, you've got to fit your ass through one of those little windows.
Hey,
Yeah.
Warren.
I mean, it's not
You
like
can't
you're just going to slide a door open and get in there.
Well, no, because like from what I saw, it looked like you could just like climb in there or whatever.
Yeah, but how you gonna climb out if you got nothing on the inside to get yourself out?
Yeah.
Be like going in a
And-
dumpster.
Yeah, they
We're also-
all tell you about being in a dumpster, not being able to get out.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all looking at video, you know, we don't actually have eyes on.
Yeah.
Captain Joe does, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He sees what he sees. I think Joe's a pretty good judge of whether or not he could go in there or not, you know what I mean?
I mean, if
Or
you
send
can
somebody in
lean
there or
in
not.
through the
Again, risk
window,
isn't worth the reward.
lean in through the window and get one of them rubbish pickup things. You know, them
Yeah.
sticks
It's
with
a
the
way.
And
sticks
turtle
with
Or
jaw,
just get like
jaw
a-
on them.
Get one of those like you know, get an extension rod, one of those claws that are like in the claw machines. Just attach one of those to it and just like lower it down.
One of these.
Or you can get yeah, one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one of
that
them.
thing. That thing. Use that.
Yeah, like I said, I thought about it. I was out there for about 30 minutes trying to think of a way to get out there. I was even thinking about just going and get it myself. Because like I said, it's probably about chest high water. But I thought about all the stuff that's in that water right there because of all the fishing gear that people fish around those pylons. And they got
Yeah.
nothing but lines hanging there because they've lost their bait. I've lost lures up in there. So underneath there, hooked to those rocks, they've got fishing hooks and everything else. So you got to get in a
Yeah.
boat to go out there. You're not going to walk through the water and be safe. So the bottom
Right.
line is, I said, once I get out there and I get on the boat and and you can see where it's hanging, it's just pieces of metal. So you go in
Yeah.
that piece of metal. What happens if your leg goes through it and you slice an artery or something like that out there?
Yeah.
You know, it's just all the different things. So I made a decision yesterday, call State Farm, call them, and I'm not worried about it.
Well,
I
and
can get the
he
money.
he described it to the insurance company, and the insurance company said what to you, Joe?
I said I was going
Well,
to try
hey,
to go
at
get
least-
you.
at least
Don't
you're-
forget it.
At least your drone is, you know, still at least your drone's okay still. I mean, it didn't go in the water; it's inside the boat. So I don't know. I'm still
All
trying
right,
to
I'm
think
taking
of a
off.
way
Have a
to-
good afternoon, everyone. Have a
Okay.
great day.
All right, Jason.
Jason,
we'll
have
see
a
you.
Later,
great
sir.
day.
Have a good day.
All right, see you, Jason.
I know
I'm
that's
still
going to
trying
bug the hell out of you, TJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna
TJ.
think of something, and then I'm gonna text you on Messenger, Joe, and then be like,
Yeah,
all right, here's what you do.
TJ's going to put his brain to it, and then he's going to tell you what to do. And
No.
TJ,
listen to
TJ, don't stress yourself.
Joe, how far away from the shore is the tugboat?
About 100 feet.
That's probably a bit too far to get a plot.
TJ's going to use
one of them-
TJ's going to use an HDMI cable to retrieve it.
You know, one of them
that's
platforms
it.
they use
Yeah, just or
to
get like a
fix
little
road
lasso,
streetlights
make a
and
little
stuff like
lasso,
that.
just do it like that.
I don't think they go that far.
Yeah, what you call it? What was it? Johnny said we'll get an inner tube from the pool and just float over there.
Yeah.
Be halfway over there, and the gator comes up and says, "Hello."
Well, if you get the fire brigade to come out using Justin's contact,
Big ladder.
and no, not the ladder, one the hydraulic platform that they use, that should be able to get to the boat easy enough.
Yeah, but you should be able to get to the boat. But here's the question, Mark.
Joe,
It's not
here's
stable.
what you
What
do, man.
happens if your leg goes through and you cut your leg off?
You don't get out of the platform.
a
You
drop
just
kit.
use that
put it on the
claw
mat.
thing.
Put it
Just
on
get a
the
ladder.
tree.
Just get one
Fly
of
the
those
magic
metal
tree out there
ladders
with a
and
fishing
put it-
line,
and
hook-
put it through.
Hook the drone and pull it on out of there.
Yeah.
Just put the
Well,
ladder
you
like
don't get
through,
off the platform.
through the front end of the boat, and then you can climb on the ladder, and then somebody lay on the ladder, and then they can reach down and get it or something.
Here's the deal. Here's
You're
the
not gonna
deal,
get a
Joe. You
100
just
foot
tell them,
ladder.
you know who I am. You tell the fire department that, and they're on it right away.
Yeah, his son used to work for him.
Yeah, call search and rescue, Joe.
Well, that's what Captain Ray said last night. He said, "Call the fire department and see if they want to do a training exercise and go get it."
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I know who to call. I know exactly who you call.
Wildlife and fishing.
Ghostbusters.
Call Mark Fisher.
Yeah, Mark Fisher would have got it already.
Dre.
Mark would have got that.
I'm telling you, just find somebody along the water's edge that's got a boat. I'll go out there.
Well, like I was saying, y'all, you think all you want. All I want is give me the money for it. It can stay there.
All right.
It's a stark reminder not to listen to anybody about flying through that tugboat.
Joke time over. Joe, here's what you do. For real. Go out there and just chill out. You're gonna see some kids come around out there swimming in the water. As soon as you see one of them in the water, you pay him the little $20 or $50 and see if he'll go get it. That's your best bet.
Yeah, what you need is about a
Besides,
90-pound
just-
kid. You go out
I
there. and
I don't think you actually get anybody swimming in there with the alligators and sharks.
Yeah, they
Well,
swim over there, but not there.
Kids used to jump off of the tugboat all the time, so obviously the kids are known to go down there and play. So you just go sit down and relax and wait till you see one of them out there playing in the water. Say, hey, I got a drone in that boat right there. You get it, I give you 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever you're going to give them, and see what they're doing. That's your
I'd
best
go
bet.
out there if I was there.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I know
you
you
done hung up your uniform, man. You ain't got the Marine Corps in you no more. You done hung up your uniform. You scared to go out there.
Oh,
Oh, Joe.
oh, wow.
Like I told you, that don't bother me.
Once a Marine,
Always a Marine.
Unless it's a tugboat.
unless you're Joe. Is that what you're saying?
Unless you're Joe.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh,
Yeah, that bothering me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's like Warren says, you need a trained spider monkey.
Well, what you do, Joe, is you take your grandbaby out there and have her go get it.
Lord.
You
Again,
tie a rope
doesn't
around
bother
it.
me.
Just lower her slowly down in there and just like, all right, when you get in there, just reach your hand down, grab the drone, we'll pull you right up.
Yeah, we'll be using a helicopter next.
Yo, I'm gonna start making a calendar for you. Every 3 months, you crashing something.
Just lower
No.
yourself down in a
Really,
winch from a helicopter.
What's up, Philip?
Hi, Philip.
Hey, Philip.
Hey, Shat, what's up?
Oh, it's raining again.
No, Joe's been beating himself up for a day now.
No, I haven't. I'm not worried about it. Everybody else worried about it. I'm gonna just show y'all. Let me find this thing.
No, we're not worried about it. We just want to
Just
see you
messing with you, Joe,
grind it.
man.
Y'all want me to get it back? I'll get it back. I'm getting the money.
We just messing with you, man. Don't you go out there in that water.
I ain't going out there. You know, don't ever think about that.
Don't do it, Joe. Don't go out there.
Not worth it.
You know, Lance is considering, Joe, that by him keep telling you not to go out there, that you're stubborn enough just to go out there.
Well, I know what he was doing.
Reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna just show y'all. If the tugboat
Like
looked like
Paul
this,
keeps saying, Joe told him to get it.
if the
That's what
tugboat
it
looked
used to
like
look
that, I would be in it in a heartbeat. You notice the way it's leaning and everything like that? It's leaning
Yeah.
like that. It's still
Yeah.
intact and all of that. Okay. That's what it looks like now.
Right.
I'd still go on it.
Look at all that stuff, the way it's shifted. That's shifted over 6-8 feet this way because of the waves hitting it. And all of this stuff right here is really all of that right there. You might step through it. And it's right inside here.
I'd still.
Which drone was it? The
I like
Avata?
that, Philip.
So to me, it's not worth it.
Justin said he go check it
Yeah.
out.
Don't. That's what insurance is for.
Show your video of the crash. Here it is. This is the flight.
I wish my insurance company thought the same way. They
Yeah.
tried to find every single excuse they could not to pay out.
Oh, you hit that cable right there, didn't you?
Oh, I see that wire. Yeah.
That was the cable I actually said to go in there and cut out of there before you flew through it too. Remember that?
And there it is sitting.
Is that it? It's Joe,
That's,
probably would've
that's the
been better if
recording
you-
that he
if you-
got on this controller.
Oh,
It
Joe,
probably
come
would've
pick
been-
me up. I'll go get it for you.
Hey, Joe, I was impressed. You flew by about 5 or 6 times, checking the wind, kind of seeing what you could do.
What was it
still-
doing? What was it doing right there?
Well, at the end, what it does is it flips down because the props stop and everything else. And
Yeah, he did the turtle mode, and you could see it flip itself over, but it wouldn't
Yeah,
take
from
off.
where that circle at, the fella hit that
you're on mute, Joe.
hit that wire.
Yeah, I had turtle mode. Turtle mode flipped it, and I thought I was gonna be able to pick it up. And when I started it, it started for about a second, and then the battery jammed up in something down there, and then it overheated, and the propulsion system errors and all kind of stuff. I tried 29 times to get that thing in the air. I gave up.
29.
Yeah, 29 times I started the engine to get it. It's still at 35% battery.
How do you know it wasn't 30?
See it.
Now, Joe, let me ask you this: How come you chose to fly the Air 2 and not the Avata? The Avata probably would have been better.
That
That
was
was
the
the
Avata.
Avata.
TJ.
Oh, that was the Air 2 you
That's the
doing that?
Avata too.
No,
I
it
don't
was
have the
the
Avata.
Avata.
I sold
Oh,
it.
Oh, it was the Avata too.
about to say.
Okay, TJ, lean forward.
I thought it was. I thought you said it was the Air 2 that you flew through there.
No,
No,
Randy said something to me last night, and it made kind of sense.
Somebody
said that,
referred to it as an A2, but he meant Avata 2.
He said I went through a too slow, which I never fly that thing like 10 miles an hour. I always fly at 13 or 14. So I was flying it slower, paying attention to what I was doing. I should have just flew it. Number
Well,
one.
somebody else said that the other thing that you did wrong, and I don't know what your comment was, but you were using goggles and a motion controller.
Well, I fly good with the motion controller, but that's the other thing. I've been flying in the sim with the controller so much lately and not flying that drone. It probably felt different to me.
Yeah, you threw off.
I shouldn't. You see that? I didn't want to hook the controller to it yet because I wasn't ready for it. I've flown it before with a controller, but I like the motion controller. And like I said, going through there, I wanted that circle because you don't have that with the sticks. And I
Yeah.
put that circle there. When I got there and I turned it, if you don't see it, but it says high wind warning right when I got in there, and it must have been just enough wind to shift it. If it would have been the Avata, it would have never moved. Because the Avata doesn't move like that. So hey, the one thing I lost on there I can't get back is the SD filter, the ND filter.
And your dignity.
That's bigger, I think.
I tried. Hey, I tried to do it and I didn't do it, so done.
Well,
Well,
you're
everybody's been after you for a long time. Why haven't you done it? Why haven't you done it? Why haven't you done it?
I've
Now
never
you
asked
see
you,
why.
Joe. I've never asked you to fly through that. In fact, I say, Joe, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I remember Lance telling him multiple times.
Yeah.
Don't do it. You're going to crash into that wire.
Well, the only thing I was worried about was that one wire. If I'd have been a little bit more to the right, I was clear. I was through it.
Oh, you see, there's your problem. You shouldn't have been worried about the wire, then you wouldn't have hit it.
No,
Well,
I mean
the
that's
other thing
exactly.
too is the camera only shows the camera view.
It's
He's
called-
got legs out here with spinning props, and so he hit the wire.
It's called Murphy's Law.
Yeah. And the other thing is, that thing did not hit the wire hard.
No,
And
just
every
enough
time,
to knock it down.
well, there's the other thing. The Avata 2, ever since I've got it, and ever
Michael.
since, if you touch something with it, it doesn't just bounce off. It goes, whoa, whoa, like that. And that's what it did at the end. When it hit it tried to take off. It barely touched it.
It goes about 10 feet one way or the other. It kind of goes out of control, then kind of rebounds. Well, there wasn't enough room in that cab to do that.
Yeah, I know.
So-
If it would have just bounced off or then went straight, it would have probably worked.
Yeah, I agree. That's what the Avata 2 is known for.
That's the same thing I was saying, Rod. I was talking about get a long pole and reach through the window to get it.
You would have never had this
Uh-huh.
problem had you been flying a Skydio.
Rod, it needs a 100-foot long pole with a right angle bend at the end and 5 foot more going down.
Yeah,
He
don't
would have
worry
made
about
it
it.
through
It's
with the
done.
Neo.
I'll have the money in my account probably by Monday.
And a
I'd
GoPro
hold,
on the
I'd
end of
hold
it.
it until the
See where
Avata 3
he's at.
came out. How many Avatas do you have? Oh, you sold those. Dang.
Yeah, I sold it.
Oh,
I'll be honest with you. If I wouldn't have sold the Avatas, I'd sell the batteries in the case for the 2 and keep it.
He's down to a Mavic 3 now, aren't you?
Mavic 3 Air 2S
And a
Neo.
Neo.
Yeah. I still got the Air 2S.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about it. It's like, it's just the inconvenience of having to wait, but it's all right. The weather's been bad. I can't do nothing I can't fly anything the next couple of days because like I said, I'm tied up with football. So it wouldn't be till Sunday when I'm flying anything anyway. And I'm gonna go out there Sunday and fly out there by the lighthouse because I want to see what they're doing. Show y'all a picture. Yeah, I'll send it to Johnny. Y'all know the lighthouse that we fly out all the time?
You don't fly through that.
yeah. What about it?
Let me get the picture. I gotta find it.
Ooh.
You say they were trying to get money to redo it or something?
Well,
Yeah.
Johnny and I went out there about 2 weeks ago and flew. And I went out there, when I went out there yesterday, I looked over there, I saw 2 big barges on the lake and going towards that way, and you don't see barges that much. And I looked over at the lighthouse and I went, oh, geez. Because what they've done, it worked. Since we've been there, Johnny and I, the last time, let me find it. Let me get this picture. I got to get this picture to show.
So I viewed the live cam that's on that building that's pointed toward the tug, and I saw a guy rowing a boat. He was bald headed, kind of short, at night, and he boarded the boat Next thing you knew, he stuffed it in his
Look
pocket.
at that.
got
See
back
that
in his
crooked
vehicle.
finger? How crooked that finger is. You know why? You know why it's crooked? You know why that finger's crooked, TJ?
Did you say
I
his
have no
initials were
idea
JT?
why.
She likes it like that.
She like
Thus, Johnny has 2 Avada 2s now.
There we go. 79
I'm
degrees here.
Let me find. I'm trying to find a
5
picture.
mile an hour wind gusting to 15.
Well, Mark, it's beautiful here. Absolutely gorgeous. About halfway through my walk.
And the KP index is 1.6.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yep. And I've got 39 visible satellites, 34 satellites to lock onto.
Okay, y'all see let me show you the lighthouse. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So we went out there a couple of weeks ago. And that's the lighthouse area. Now they're having a problem because all of this stuff's starting to recede. They're putting all the bricks down and everything, the stones down. And right now it's real soft because they said once it gets about another 10 feet, they're expecting that thing to fall. Because they're saying it's not stable enough. Check this out, Paul. Paul.
What's that?
Look at the lighthouse. What they're talking about, all of this stuff right here is starting to cave in. So they're trying to work on it. So this is 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, right? So I went out there yesterday and, oh, come on. That's what it looks like now. They're out there putting a wall around it and everything else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Can you go up in that lighthouse? Can you go up in there?
After they finish, probably. But they're out there putting, they've got bulldozers, got everything else out there, and they're filling it all in with, they're putting a cement wall all the way around it, and they're filling it in all with those big rocks.
Bulldozers and stuff like that out there?
Yeah, so that's an excavator you can see in the middle of the picture.
You got a bulldozer over here, 2 excavators. They get down. This is one barge. There's a barge over here, and there was another one coming into it. And the crew's out there.
Joe?
If only you had your Avata 2, you could fly through that excavator.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Mark.
They are not going to let this go, Joe.
Yeah, we're going. I don't care.
You should have just said you sent the drone off to like summer camp or something and just not told anybody.
Yeah.
They must be having a tournament on my golf course, Mark. I've seen kids driving around in golf carts.
Here you go. I was able to zoom in a little bit. Let me find this thing.
Not supposed to be able to use golf carts in what's it in competitions.
Yeah.
And you can see all the wall they've built around it already. So I don't know if the wall is going to just be on one side or they're completely encircle it. But there's a bulldozer out here working, excavator here, excavator over on the other side. They're dropping pilings in all over here. So I want to go out there with the Mavic 3 and see what that looks like, what they're doing. I may go out there and do a hyperlapse of them working.
The tournament on telly and the weather looks nice. Where the hell are they?
I want to know how long it took them. It's like I said, been 2 weeks. It should take more than 2 weeks to put a cement wall in place, unless that's sections and they're just dropping them in.
Yeah, probably.
But haven't you had bad weather?
Yeah, every day we're having bad weather. But they were out there yesterday. You know, it's just
It's try and open.
Yeah, I bet you that came in sections.
And
Yeah, you know what it is? You know those cement blocks they put up where they make walls out of cement blocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cement
If
blocks.
yeah,
They're
big
called
concrete blocks. Okay. If
Gambians.
you look at the excavator on the right, it looks like he's getting ready to pick one up.
It's a Gambian.
Do they ship them from New Orleans?
Don't hurt my ears. New Orleans.
He's trying to see how far you can push you today, Joe.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. I ain't worried about it. Thick skinned.
Morning, Philip.
That Philip coming in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morning, Philip.
Philip.
I let him in already.
Philip.
Philip's the Statue of Liberty this morning. That's funny. That's pretty good. That's funny.
I'm a mutual.
That's pretty good.
Well, the
That's
Americans
pretty
playing today.
good.
Hey, Shat, what you need to do is have that thing situated so where your face is where its face is at.
Like about right here.
Yeah.
And down a little bit.
You need to put a light on your face.
Joe, I'm feeling a little thorny right now.
Yeah.
You could borrow Lon's ring lights.
A little thorny.
You just be there and say, I'm in a sticky situation.
Joe, they're getting on to you this morning. I was like, okay, I got to get on it.
Not worried
Oh,
about
you
it.
flew
Like I
through a
said.
tugboat as well?
No, I did not.
Oh, because all I've been hearing them is getting on Joe all morning.
Joe, did you crash? I haven't heard the full story.
There we go.
Oh no.
Yeah, like that.
Did you
I
see the
clipped the
video?
wire inside
Did
the
you
tugboat.
see the video, Philip?
Not yet, but
Go ahead. Show the video again, Joe.
I didn't see it till this morning, until just now, because I was they were
There you
taking
go.
too long on Johnny's to show it.
I was the millionth viewer.
Boom.
holy shit.
Yeah, my issue is really, the more I think about it, I should have just flew it like I always fly it. I tried to go through this slow. So I gave it time for the wind to take it.
Yeah, that's yeah, exactly.
And then show the turtle mode part. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it let me flip it, but then it jammed up in something, all that crap in the bottom of the boat jammed up in it. Because if it would have taken off and if I would have got it to hover, I would have got it out of there.
How many times did you try?
29, I can show you. So I got
29.
1 minute, 29 1-minute flights.
Now,
Now, the ironic part about it is the flight that has the crash on it, I don't have that flight record.
Final signature event 2025 season.
It did not record that flight record.
Crunch time. This is 28 to 36.
can you go out there and get it?
No.
Johnny already did. It's in his
Yeah,
stockpile.
Johnny could have it.
No, I'm not even kidding. If I was Johnny, I'd be my ass over there getting it out of there.
I told you I saw a bald-headed short guy in a rowboat.
Well,
At
that's
dark.
about half the panel, so you sure it was him?
I think the only person that have a chance to get in there and get it out is Art.
Oh yeah, send Art in there. There you go.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have a chance. His legs aren't long enough to
Art
get in
or
through the
Tom
window.
or
He
Bob
Mark
Dempsey.
couldn't climb to the window.
Art or Bob Dempsey, they can get it out.
Yeah, Bob would be
Can Art swim?
as well.
All
That
Bob
can
needs to
hardly
do is gotta
walk.
twinkle his nose and it come back to us.
Nah, I don't think Art can swim.
Oh, man.
We can
Dog,
get
dog fishing,
That
fly
walks on
fishing
crutches.
down there.
we could carry Art out there with the T50
Yeah, you're right.
and then just lower him down and then let him snag it and then bring him back up and boom, we got it.
And then you can just fly it back.
Yeah.
Panel's being rough
Joe,
today,
y'all don't
Joe.
have
They're
jet
picking
skis
on
around
you.
They're picking on Joe pretty good, aren't
Now
they?
they're midget bashing. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, sorry to tell you, Joe, you're not much taller than Bob.
oh,
Ah, man.
The jet ski.
Bam.
tell him don't worry
I
about it, Joe.
tried-
He's a
I
keyboard
tried to
warrior.
Justin, I tried to tell Jason we need a Navy SEAL.
There you go.
Oh, dude, I'm
Jason
telling
would
you,
do
if Jason was over there, he'd go out there in 2 seconds and grab that fucking thing.
Yeah, he would've
Two
went.
words. Mark Fisher.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason
yeah.
likes challenges like that. I mean, I would go out there if I was there. That doesn't look that bad to me.
I'd take a
Do some-
rowboat and row right up to the
Do some,
tugboat and at least
Rowboat,
look
a
in to
jet
see.
you just
ski.
go and move at it slow, assess it as you're going.
Carry
Still
a
saw.
long
Take
pole.
a
with
still
hook
saw
on it.
with you, cut a big hole in it so that you can just reach in and get it.
Yeah.
I'll fucking saws all that whole goddamn thing in half.
The first thing I would do is get rid of that cable.
Listen, man, get you an inner tube.
Yeah, that's it. Joe, get somebody to go and get it. And while you're in there, just cut
Paddle.
that cable down so I can fly through it again.
And just roll on out there.
Yeah, cut all them cables down.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Joe,
been the
you
thing
be
from
talking
day
about
one. We
You'll
wouldn't
be
fly
running
through
for
it because of
that
those
tugboat
cables.
for about 2 years.
Yep.
If he lived a little closer, TJ'd love
About
to
2
do it.
years. You've been
Oh yeah, go out there and get it.
With that tugboat.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
I
Lance, it's a lovely sunny day in Connecticut.
Perfect.
Why is my,
Hello.
I was dark yesterday. I don't know why I'm dark again today.
Playing the
You guys
traffic.
hear- you guys hear the cars whizzing by?
This,
Speaking.
Yeah.
this when you heat it up with a heat gun and bend it back.
Financial advisor. I am calling you from Debt Free America.
No, hang up, whoever the fuck
Hang
that
up.
was.
I have a special opportunity for you.
Coming from Microsoft.
I am calling from Micro Debt Free America.
They will too.
I will, I will give you 20 million pounds and fix your computer too.
Yeah, I'm waiting on a call from State Farm. That's why I answered it.
Yeah, they'll tell you to go to
I am calling from Debt
anydesk.com.
Free America. Hung up.
Was that you, Joe, talking to somebody from?
Dude,
Well, I wasn't talking. They were calling me.
like I said, as if these scam people were smart, they would just hire some shady Americans,
Yeah.
throw them on the phone. Dude, they'd scam people left and right. The
How?
minute I hear it, and this sounds bad, but it's just because of the culture around the whole scamming people. The minute I hear an Indian voice, dude, I get immediately thrown off. I'm like, oh,
Hi, I'm
It
Bill
just starts-
Bob. I'm here to fix your computer.
Trouble is over there, it could
Yes.
be your local takeaway telling you your food's ready.
especially when they give themselves,
Hang it up.
yeah, especially when they give themselves the most like backwoods country name from America.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, okay, I know damn well your parents didn't name you Bob from Minnesota.
I think I had the same guy call me the other day and say he was from Publishing Clearinghouse, and I had won a prize. When's the last time Publishers Clearinghouse has been on?
Yeah. Tell me about it.
I have no idea if that's even
I haven't
still
seen
a thing, is
anything
it?
about it in years.
So aren't they
I
going?
think it's still a thing. I
they're
think it
going
is.
bankrupt, aren't they?
They told me the other
Is
day,
it
they said,
live
"Are you
anymore?
from Publishing Clearinghouse and you have won the grand prize?" And then he says, we need to get some information so we could send it to you. So you should have my information if I enter. Bye.
Yeah, exactly. Why the fuck do they need to?
It's when you get the phone call from KTEL saying they've got a problem with your order.
And not to mention, if they're going to ask for information, if they're verifying, they should tell you what the information is.
Got it.
You shouldn't have to tell them.
Telling me who I am.
Yeah, like what's the tax one that calls you and says that you haven't paid, you got unpaid taxes and everything, and I go.
Yeah, I'll tell them. If somebody call me and tell me I owe money, I'll tell them to tell you the same thing I told the feds. Come get me.
I tell them you can't get blood from a turnip.
Can't get blood from a turnip.
Anytime I get a call like that, and they say, is this Lance? I never say yes, ever.
Oh, I do. I like fucking with them.
Just do you ever ask them like who's calling? Do you ever say like when they ask is this Lance? Do you say who's calling?
That's what I say.
You say, oh, by the way, while you're on, can I sell you anything?
While you're on, can I give you my social security number?
I remember one called me in December talking about they gave me back too much tax money. I said, what? I said, dude, it ain't even tax time yet.
And money back, what is that?
Well, that's the sad thing when they don't even do basic research to find out when is the U.S. tax season.
Yeah,
You know, they sometimes they just don't do basic ass research. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there who fall for shit like that.
Hey, Justin, last night LSU's playing Arkansas. They win the game, they go to the finals, right? If they lose, they got to play again today. So in the 8th inning, they're losing by 2 runs. They score 2 runs, tie it up. Arkansas comes back and gets 2 runs. And the top of the 9th, LSU comes back. They got 1 out. Man hits a single. Then man, actually it's a double because the guy threw the ball away, so he gets to second base. So then the next pitch they get they walk the next guy. So there's 1 out with a man on first and second. The ball is hit to the shortstop. Okay, shortstop picks it up instead of doing for the double play. He throws the guy out at third. The guy at first is 5 feet from the plate when he started running. They had an easy double play. So he throws it out, right? So now they got a man on first. They got a man on first and third. I mean, first and second again, 2 outs. Next guy comes up, hits a line drive out to left field. The left fielder was back a little bit too far, so he had to run in and dive for it. Dives for it. It hits his glove, bounces off his glove, goes all the way to the wall. 2 runs scored, tie the game, right? Man on second base. The guy that came in and hit the home run to tie the game up in the 8th inning comes up, line drive down the middle of the field. The guy jumps up, the second baseman jumps up. It hits the top of his glove and bounces off. He was that high. It was at the top of his glove, right at the top. Bounced off. Run scores. LSU wins.
Oh, wow.
Great game.
It was a crazy inning. So LSU plays Saturday, first game of the finals.
Who do they play?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
But they're undefeated so far in the College World Series. They're getting ready to tell you who is. But they beat them 6-5 last night.
Nice.
All the Arkansas guys were just on the ground crying and everything else. The guy, it was a big mistake. The guy had a double play. The game's over. They got to play tonight. You know, you got to think ahead. And it could have been the coach. Coach could have said, "Get your lead runner."
Did they ask you to fly your Rivada 2 around the stadium after the game? Oh shit, we don't have it.
Oh my God, he ain't gonna let it go, Joe.
That's all right.
Not.
All I'm telling you, karma. Be careful.
He said, "I've kicked." Tell him, Joe, I've kicked Washington ass for less.
But a serious question, Joe. Did your remote control beep quickly when you tried to launch? Or
It actually did.
yeah. And what did you do to stop? Did it take off anyway, or did
No,
you?
it
shut
beeped
it down?
again, and I went into the settings again, and I didn't. I calibrated the IMU
Okay.
on a controller, And when I calibrated IMU, as soon as I calibrated, it stopped.
Okay.
So it might be the IMUs doing this.
Okay. I'll try that today. And then see if I can hit a cable.
It's one thing you don't want to do, unless you got State Farm insurance.
He's fucking pushing it, Joe. I'm telling you.
Oh,
They got a bar up there, right? And they say how many Jello shots is a Jello shots Rocco's bar. A Jello shots challenge, $5 a shot, right?
Yeah.
LSU's got 23,651 Jello shots. Next closest was Arkansas, not Arkansas. God, I just missed the name, but it was 8,000. So one college place did 8,000. LSU's got 23,000, almost
Wow.
24,000. Tell me
Now,
who drinks at what
Arkansas-
school?
Arkansas was really the better team, weren't they? I mean, they shouldn't have lost. Is that right?
No, Arkansas was ranked 15th. LSU's number 6.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I wish that Murray State would have made it. That would have been a
That would have been cool.
great story. And you saw their home field on the internet, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Oh my gosh. It's a
It's
pile.
terrible.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You know, they were definitely looking for sympathy when they posted that. It was pretty cool. It was like, really? Is this where you guys play?
Oh Lord. Go to LSU. It's like a freaking minor league place.
Yeah. Well, Joe, I've been walking an hour trying to defend you. I'm almost home. So I'm not
Trying to defend me.
I'm not going to be able
Lord,
to
please
help you.
don't. If you're defending me that way, please don't get against me.
I'm almost home, so I'm not going to be able to defend you much longer.
Hey, shoot, if you're defending me like that, let me get my gun.
Lance, I was going to go up onto a water tower and spray paint Joe's name on it to defend him.
Perfect.
You gonna do it in John Deere green?
Yeah, John Deere.
There you go, Philip. Good
John
job.
Deere green.
John Deere green.
Somebody play an alarm clock. Wake up, Paul.
What?
Spray paint a Vada 2 up on the water tower.
Well, I think he needs to go over to the cemetery and put a stone up. Says, "Here lies." This is in memory of my Avada 2.
Yeah, 90% of people are going to walk by and go, what the fuck is Nevada?
Well, I tell you, like I said, if some guy goes up in there one day, he might see it. It's got my name on it, so he might call me.
That's it. The tomb of the lost drone.
They'd be like, "Is this Captain Joe America? I have your drone. If
Hold
you'd
on,
like to
hold
come get it."
Hold on, I got a phone call. Johnny, quickly take that sticker off the side of the drone. Scratch off the serial number as well.
Joe, can you unbind it? Can you unbind it for me so I can sell it?
Yeah. Hey, Joe, do you mind unbinding your drone just in case?
It's okay, Joe. We've all been there for damn sure.
I lost the Avada 2 last year on the 9th of June.
Wow.
About a quarter mile from the same
What's up,
place.
cool cat?
You should not have given us that information.
Is that's the one that hit the pole?
That's the one that hit the pole. That's about not even a quarter of a mile, maybe 300 yards. Whatever
Okay,
300
gentlemen,
yards is, might be a quarter mile.
Let's load it up. Let's load it up, gentlemen. A year apart. We can really go with this one.
Yeah.
See, the one person I thought that would make fun of Joe so much, aka me, no, I'm completely being outshined by Lance.
Yeah. I should have never told y'all.
I told you. Should have told him that drone went on summer vacation or something.
Yeah.
Be back in the fall.
It did fall.
Hey, Justin, there's always tomorrow.
You know, Paul's going to start throwing cracks in there now. But first thing he did this morning was ask Alexa to tell them about the weather, and it said, good morning, Paul. It said, good morning, Paul. It's going to begin raining in about 5 minutes. And then Mark came in and he says, yeah, I just got, and then he repeated the message so everybody could hear it again. And then Mark got on there and he says, yeah, I just got a message saying it's going to start raining in about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
After it said 5 minutes, and he told us it said 5 minutes. It was first 20 minutes of the show was 51st days.
Is it started raining, Paul?
Well, it started raining right away here. It says it wasn't supposed to start raining, and it started raining because I went to let Boone out, and it was raining already.
It's a 5-minute delay.
It said it was going to start raining in 5 minutes.
I don't care what it said. That's not what happened, Joe.
Well, you said it was. They said 30 minutes. That's like the measurement you got 5 miles out into the lake.
The thing of it is that before that, Boone decided he wanted to go out, and I opened the door, and he stuck his head out, and it was raining. He says, nope. He turned around and come right back in again.
No. Was that Lance that dropped out? Probably.
Yeah, he'll be back. Yeah, the reason Boone did that, Paul, is because he said, I know if I go outside, when I come back in, and you're going to grab me and you're going to touch me. You're going to have to bite me off.
I got to take the towel to him. Dry him off.
Hey.
I mean, I did about 6 or 7 passes of that tugboat, real close to that tugboat. And I kept saying, I wanted to see what the wind was doing, and the wind wasn't bothering the drone. But like I said, if you look at the goggles, I'll show you let me show you that last section.
JD just popped in. He's asking how many drones have you wrecked since yesterday, Joe?
Who's that?
JD's asking how many drones have you wrecked since yesterday?
Yeah, right. Hold on. If you watch right here, I'm not getting any wind warnings, right? And watch the wind warning where it's at. No wind warnings. I've been flying all by this thing. Watch. Boom. And you know what that's from? All that wind coming through here.
Oh, yeah.
It probably funneled it because I got the high wind warning.
You're right. If you would have done it faster, you probably would have made it right through.
Yeah, because what happened is you can see where the dot's at. I should be clear of that right there.
Yeah, and you just passed that wire too, so I don't know how that wire got in the way.
Well, the way it spun it hit something for sure.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden it was going like this, and then
it hit that wire on the left side. That's what it hit. And you know what might have hit it? I had bumper guards on it. That might have been just enough to hit it.
That's it.
Yeah, probably.
So your circle need to be over to the right just a little bit more.
And well, if I might not have had the bumper guards on, I may not have touched it. I'm just mad because I don't have I'm running out of filters. Now I got a 32 and a 64. I'm gonna have to get at least 8. Find somebody who's got an extra one. Because I don't want to buy a whole set.
Call Ken Herring.
Yeah.
Say, hey, I need some free well filters.
He's probably got a stack of them.
Ken Herring.
Yeah.
I gotta send my crash videos to Ken. I've got 2.
What's he doing now? I thought he quit doing his show.
He quit doing his show, but he's still on the road and doing some stuff, and which, I think he likes it a lot better. That's all he's been wanting to do for years, is get on the road and see different things.
Why did he quit?
Does he still putting out videos every once in a while, or
don't she?
Oh yeah, he's still putting out. I mean, he just put one out the other day, about Minefield. He was hanging from a crane, He had Billy Tripp hanging from a crane. He was up in the air probably about 100 and something feet up in the air.
Oh, just trying to Kevin Hart it, huh?
He's
So what was the reasoning behind why he quit doing the show?
he wanted to get on the road.
He did some. He almost pulled the Philly.
I only got 37 views on the thing since yesterday.
Let me post it out there, Joe, and we'll get a lot more views.
The millions of followers that Toshet has.
Yeah, all those millions of followers, those 355 followers I got.
Well, my 2,290 followers or subscribers, we only got 47 of them that did that.
Well, I get more views on TikTok than I do on anything.
A lot of bots on TikTok too, though.
Mark, what you looking at, Mark? I'm blind. My eyes. My eyes.
D-Man 52 Drone said, great song, Captain Joe, because I had a custom song all made out for that, for the 100th flight and the successful 100th flight, going through the shadows and all of this. I had to come back and rewrite the end of the song. You know?
Boom, bad.
DJ got the chuckle going.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
Fix to go jump in the shower because Stevie Wonder's coming by to pick me up. So,
Are y'all going out behind today, or?
yeah. I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly indoors today.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going over to mother-in-law's house. They put it out on the market. So, what if I show y'all the house? As soon as I find out where. Oh, my wife sent me I love you this morning. Oh, and she knows. She's all pissed off I'm off today.
Yeah, so the end of the song had that it went through and all of this, and it was perfect at the end. So I rewrote the end of it saying, Captain Joe with a steady hand, abided to his glide is bold and grand, but then came the wind. That's how I put it. He said, the tug is now its home, gone where it should not have been. It was the best drone ever. You know? And right before that, the verse right before that happens, it says, the Vatitude's 100 flight under Joe's command, Rust and Steel make a daring stand. Through the gaps where shadows play, the Vatitude is on its way. So then you see it getting ready to go in there. Then it talks about it where it should not have gone, you know?
I love how these chat GPTs and all that shit they're writing songs as if they're rhyming poems. And it's like, you don't need to really do that if you have the right beat.
Yeah.
It's just weird that it's writing it like that because it's literally writing it like a poem.
Yeah, I got it on Suno and I pay for it, so it's free. I mean, it's copyrighted. Oh, hold on.
Pay the $10 a month.
That's a pretty nice house.
That's the mother-in-law's house. Trying to find where's everything was redone.
That's pretty nice.
I've changed out the ceiling fans, the light fixtures. That ceiling fan right there was the hardest one to change out.
Oh, great. Now none of the lights work in the house.
That's cool. I want a kitchen that big.
No, because it's just more cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Telling
why
you, if it's just you and one other person, limit the amount of dishes and shit you have. Trust me, you keep
You know,
your kitchen a lot cleaner, a lot
I
easier.
like those balconies because you could have a couch like sitting underneath there, and somebody could be laying down. You just drop some water or something on it.
Oh, Tanya.
Joe just drops dog shit on his neighbor.
Yeah, it should be done shortly, I would imagine.
I like that.
Joe-
I like that sliding door there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, hang on,
That's
let me go,
neat.
I'll go look at it.
I'd be afraid to be under Joe's balcony. You might get a little flavoring in your cup while you're out there trying to enjoy your iced tea. Dude, Joe, I seen somebody actually build a little box on a balcony, and they put the rollout grass, the actual real grass in there. It was like a box they built to put like manure and sand, dirt in, and then they put real grass down there for the dogs on the balcony. Thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, like fake grass.
No,
you're talking
it
about?
wasn't fake grass. It was the rollout grass, sod.
Oh yeah.
They just got a little piece of sod and built a box for it to sit in. I don't know how well it worked over time, but it just looked cool.
I like
when they
those
did it.
those fans. Those are pretty neat fans.
That's a really
Yeah.
we put that up for her for Christmas like 6 years ago.
Oh. Oh, so did y'all like? Well, you just like added stuff inside the house. You didn't build the house, did you? No.
We changed. She's been living in it for like 25 years, and it's 25 years old, and I changed. Went in there. It was smoke filled. And went in there and just changed everything out, all the receptacles, light switches, ceiling fans, the lights, all the faucets. We had it repainted. We had a brand new AC unit put in.
Dude, doing a paint job just in a house makes a world of difference.
Oh, it made a huge difference because everything was so yellow. And you can smell it. She brought clothes over that were in the closet, and she didn't wash them. She just ended up putting them in her closet. And when you walk into her bedroom, you go, "Oh my God!" Now her bedroom smelling like her house. And oh man,
my old house, I had a couple of extra because we repainted the house. And I kept a couple extra gallons of paint, and then every time I would see something that got messed up or like the wall got real dirty and nasty over time, I just put a fresh coat right over it.
I don't know if I can zoom in on this or not, but you see the numbers on the door. That was the last things we put on that door on the house, and it felt like. It felt, it feels good once you put those numbers on, they look so good and everything. You step back and you go, okay, we're finished. So I'm gonna go over there and fly it today and try to get some good motion shots and everything. We've already gotten, I don't know why I'm doing it because she just put a coming soon sign up and she's already got 4 people interested in it. So, next Thursday is. Somebody's back.
Fun 20
Lance.
milligram tablet. It's ready, and your out-of-pocket cost is $0. There's one reason.
Stop.
Get
We're
your
gonna
bag.
be biting some neighbors.
Lance, is today your last day or tomorrow?
And 16.
Tomorrow's my last day.
One refill left for this person.
Yeah, you got a short day tomorrow.
Yeah, the gorilla things, they're pretty funny.
Did we chase Joe off?
No,
Picking on him too much?
possibly he's not here. anymore.
Okay.
Where's my stuff at? Oh.
Stop fucking biting me, Spidey. There he is, kid.
Nothing like a scene, it's just a thing of beauty.
Anyway. Oh, y'all didn't share that.
Do what?
Y'all didn't have that one shared.
I didn't see anything. All I heard was sound.
All right, hold on. Let me stop it. All right, hold on. Stop.
What's up, Jody? What's up, Donald?
Lance, you're still at home?
I am. I just got home from my walk.
What time you got to go into school today?
In about an hour.
Oh, okay.
I'm off. It's Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
But you're going to go to school anyway, or what?
No,
Oh.
No, I will not drive to school today. Just joshing. Not going in.
There you go. Now you're sharing.
Yeah, it wasn't a tugboat, but I mean, it's pretty cool.
And good thing we didn't see any wires hanging down.
Yeah, there's no wires hanging down.
What was the second comment?
Second comment said that TJ on it.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, wait, what? I didn't even make that. I didn't even make that video.
That was a different TJ.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, wait, hold on, what?
That was your cousin TJ.
Yeah, it probably was. Was.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm on the phone.
They call him TJ Goggles.
TJ Goggles.
Oh. All right. Go take a shower. Go get busy.
All right,
Oh my-
Philip.
Really?
For all the rain.
What?
Yeah. Lance, what are you doing? Hey.
Hey, what?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? All right, gentlemen.
Okay, Philip. Talk to you.
Sweet tea and see you later.
Bye-bye.
He came on here just trying to sell us a house. Now he's leaving. Look.
Yeah.
He's like, look at the house I redid and the shots I did.
All right.
Okay, Philip. Yep. Bye-bye.
Let me give you the listing.
Yeah.
You'll get like him.
You can buy the house on scat.com.
Give him the listing.
Strawberries, man. Don't want to be going off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Kim T60 on.
Hey, Hawaii.
Kim
Hey,
T60.
Hawaii.
Now, when do you leave for Hawaii, Lance? Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday. Sunday morning?
Sunday evening. It's a night flight. We
A
don't
night
like that.
flight, okay.
Yeah, we don't like that, but that's okay. We'll do.
But hey, at least you'll get there and the sun will be shining.
Not really, TJ.
How many hours behind is
He's
Hawaii?
going behind. He's not going
Oh
ahead.
yeah.
3 hours?
Yeah.
So
Well, it
11,
depends.
11 hours behind you.
Yes, 3 behind me.
So that'd be 6 hours behind me.
Yep.
No, 11 hours behind us. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a little jet lag for a couple days. But you'll be all right.
Sleep on the beach. Close my
Well,
eyes.
you can always sleep on the plane too, can't you?
Oh yeah, I do that. My family can't, but I can. They get too nervous.
They get too nervous.
How long a flight is it?
5.5 to 6, depending on.
Wow.
It's about the same from going from one side of the U.S. to the
Oh, Joe must have got
Exactly.
a call.
I can be in the south of Italy in less than
Let me
6
guess, the insurance improved it. Did your
Happy,
insurance?
happy day. Happy day. Happy day.
Why? Your insurance approve it?
Yep.
He's like, they approved my drone, but they dropped the rest of my policies. Yeah. Okay, there goes TJ. So when are you supposed to be getting the best?
I gotta send the paperwork. I should have it.
That's pretty good.
You should have the money today?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And they're gonna direct deposit it.
Yeah, what they're gonna do is they gotta send me the paperwork. Because I've got, since I had a claim with them a couple of times, they've got my bank account. So what they do is they automatically, once I sign all the stuff and send it back and verify it, send it back, then they'll send me a thing. It's usually sometime in the same day, no more than tomorrow. And then I just hit it, and then they send me another link. I go there and send it to my bank account.
Nice.
And they
So-
send him full amount for the Flymore kit.
Yep.
Not just for the
$1,304.
drone. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's
$1,304, and I've got a new Avata 2 with a battery for like $199.
I'm surprised they don't tell you you need to bring all the rest of the stuff in and surrender it.
They don't
'Cause
care because you're insured for
Oh.
the full amount.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying it's like when you wreck a car, right? Like you can't just take the engine and then the insurance takes the car. You know, usually they don't allow you to do shit like that.
Yep.
That's why I'm surprised they don't ask you for that stuff back.
Well, that same thing happened with what's your name? Best Buy. If you went in there and you told them that the drone wasn't working right, this is what they used to do. They take the drone, give you the money for the Flymore kit, or replace the whole Flymore kit. Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last night I was sitting here and Loki kept looking at me like, "Are you ready to go to bed? Are you ready to go to bed?" So I got up and I went and washed the dishes and I got ready to go to the back, and he's standing there just watching me, right? So I looked at him. I said, "You want me to pet you?" And he just looked at me and I pet him. I went and I said, "Come over here." And I went and sat on the sofa. He jumped up on the sofa, just laid against me like this.
There you go.
And as soon as I started petting him, Cleo come running up because she's jealous. But he just laid there on me like this for about 5 minutes, just letting me pet him.
Yeah.
But he's the one, like I said, he was the one that was never treated well. And he knows he's good here. he gets like if I go to the bathroom, I'm the only one here, so I go to the bathroom. You know, I've got a bathroom that's separated off of my bedroom. As soon as I get in there, Tino's got to walk into by the doorway. Tino, and he'll sit down and protect me, like he's protecting anybody coming in there, from anybody coming in there.
Wow.
You know, he's got to always do that. He's got to come sit there.
Well, that's probably your most vulnerable position too. I
He's
think.
watching out for daddy.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. That's what they're doing. They do that and at nighttime, Loki lays right there by my bed, looking at the front, watching the door. That's what they do. And they're actually thinking they're protecting me, but but if he hears a noise, he lets me know. If somebody touched, because Justin, when he used to live here, they'd be in the back, and as soon as Justin would touch that door, he was at the gate up front to let me know. So it's like, so I'm a step closer to getting everything back.
Yeah, if you could just find some kid that want to climb into that tug.
You know what I would immediately do, Joe? Get back on the horse. Just send
Hey,
it.
Lance, I'm not going back through it ever again. Don't worry about that. Unless somebody clips them wires. Because I guarantee I drop another one and I will go climbing in. But if you get to see the highlights from that game last night, Lance, look at that last inning. The shortstop lost the game for him.
Okay.
Because if he would have just, and it had to be the coach. I guarantee the coach probably told him, get the lead runner. And he got the guy going to third. If he'd have just threw it to second base would have had the ball, and the guy wasn't even a quarter of the way up the line, first base line.
Hey.
It's like, so Trump has another security meeting today.
I see.
Everything's in place now.
Yeah, China's over there talking shit now. Oh, they need to find a peaceful solution. Like, seriously? You of all people want to come out and put that and start advocating that? You know what? China and even Russia stepped in and asked, well, we can mediate for you guys if you want. What?
They're not mediating. All they're doing is helping them out.
No. But this is the thing is like that's such a hypocritical ask because it's like we've been trying to get you in Ukraine to knock your shit off for the last 2 months.
Yeah.
And you've done nothing to try to fix that. But then you're going to ask us if you'd like me to step in and help with the Iran and Israel thing. It's like, really? Yeah. It's like, how about you get your shit together first and then you can help out?
Yeah.
Well, the thing of it is that Russia is the last people you want involved because Russia supports Iran.
Russia can barely
So does
support
China.
them damn selves.
So does China.
Yeah, I know that's why they're both asking to step in because they don't want to see a regime change. But guess what? That's already coming. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
That entire government is hiding in bunkers right now. It's coming. And so the guy, when they first killed all the government officials and the guy that was head of the military, right? They promoted a guy. He wasn't even in the position 4 days, and the Israelis got him too.
Yeah.
Wow, that ball was catchable in left field.
Yeah, that one in left field when it bounced off his glove.
Mm-hmm.
He should have had that one. That ended the game.
They don't show the trying to throw out the lead runner. I don't see that.
Well, it's right before that. That should have been the biggest play of the game.
Yeah.
And then the last hit is up the middle, and the guy jumps as high as he can and comes out the top of his glove.
Yeah, I saw that.
They asked Jones. I said, "So what do you call that ninth inning?" He goes, "LSU baseball." LSU wins so many games in the ninth inning. You know, if you win that many games all the time, there's got to be at least 25% of the games they in the ninth inning that you could come back in the ninth. It's like you expect it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the Saints were with Drew Brees. With Drew Brees, when he was hitting the roll, when he was in his prime doing this stuff, you expected him to come back and win. So I got one question, Lance. Did you see the other video, my video, the full video?
I did, yes.
How you like the song?
I didn't listen to the song actually, but I will go back and listen. I noticed that you use Suno.
Yeah, listen to the end of it. Like I said, it used to say where it went through tried and true, and it's the best drone ever, ever, ever. Now I got it where it says it went where it shouldn't have gone. You know?
I'll listen to it.
Yeah, I changed the whole back end of. I said it was the best drone ever, ever, ever.
Plumber hasn't arrived.
I remember when you used to say that.
I had a funny feeling because it's just I had to sort a gas thing out, but I'm going and be a plumber.
Stop scratching, kit.
Yeah, but it was booked in. Should be in there 10 o'clock. It was all arranged. Have one more signal, we'll get it off soon, go away.
Louisiana's got a new law that went into effect starting in August that gambling now, the online gambling that we can do, the taxes are going higher.
What's their reasoning behind that? They're just trying to get people not to do it
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
because it's cutting into their fucking lottery money.
Yeah, I guarantee you. I don't know what the difference is. They're not telling them exactly what it is.
Well, that's like whenever you see the ads for like the online sports gambling. What's the one that you use, Joe?
DraftKings.
Yeah, like DraftKings. If you would look at the fine print on the ads, you'll see what states they don't even allow it in. There's a whole list of them.
Because if I go on it, they got to verify me, make sure I'm here. You have to have your location on your phone, or they won't even do it.
Yeah. I'd imagine they probably have something to detect VPNs too, just in case you try to VPN into another state and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they kind of
technical.
do that over here as well on the lottery app. If you try and do the lottery on your phone, if you're not in the UK, like if you're abroad on holiday, they won't let you do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, a lot of applications now
Yeah.
are starting to detect VPNs. That's why it pisses me off when I still see these influencers promoting VPNs for content, to watch content in different countries. I'm like, go ahead and try to use a VPN on Netflix or Paramount or any other app that's got in multiple countries, and it won't work. It'll tell you. It'll detect it immediately. It'll tell you have to turn it off. Otherwise, it just doesn't allow you access to the application. The only one I know that still works, last time I heard, was Deep Connect. VPN was the only one that was able to fool it.
Yep.
But that's an actual device you have to buy and plug into your router in your house. And that's not cheap either. I think the cheapest one's like 100, 150 bucks. Humans invented roadkill as a byproduct of the automobile.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it was pre-automobile too. I'm sure sometimes animals got hit by wagons. Or
Okay, I
even
got a
somebody
question.
just riding a horse. What?
I got a question for you, Justin. I already know what your answer is going to be.
What?
The Bamboo A1
Uh-huh.
with the AMS is $5.99. The
That's not
A1S, the A1S with the AMS is $8.99. That's the enclosed one. Which one would you get?
Well, it was like Randy and them told you, you don't need the enclosure. It's pretty much the same printer for the most part.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of sound.
They're already super quiet. That thing's probably quieter than yours. Like you can take an old Ender 3 and put a new board in it. It's like a control board. You just put it in there and it completely changes the whole dynamic of the printer. I don't think the sound's going to be an issue. Because everybody says those bamboos are super quiet.
Well, also it's the footprint. Because I like the AMS on the top instead of on the side.
Right, but they give you prints to print out the brackets to mount it on top.
Yeah.
You know that they actually give you the print files for that. Or you can do like Randy did and hang it on the wall behind it. That's what Randy did.
Does he have the light AMS? He's got both AMSs, right?
Yeah, but he hung the 4-color one for the smaller printer. That was at the A1. He hung that up on the wall.
Randy still got the box ones. He doesn't have the loose one.
Yeah, he does. You haven't seen his print room? Hold on.
He's got two printers, but both of them AMSs are enclosed.
Hold on.
He doesn't have the light. He's got the regular AMS.
Let me find a. Randy was on the live stream last night, or was it yesterday morning?
I think it was yesterday.
When? Morning or evening?
Evening. Because he was in here to rag me, remember?
Okay, so look, Joe. You can see it. So right here is the two enclosed ones, but you see the other one hanging on the wall back there?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know he had the third one.
Yeah, so these are the ones for this printer, and then that one that he's got hanging on the wall goes to the A1. So he's actually got 3 of them.
Yeah, because you see the other thing is if you have the enclosed one, you don't have to worry about the humidity as much.
Well, that's up to you at the end of the day. How much do you want to spend? You know?
Because the footprint on the side, if you put it to the side, that's a big footprint. You know what I mean?
Right, but they also they give you print brackets that you can put where you can put it on top of the machine.
And if I go this
or,
route,
like I said, or you could do like Randy and hang it on the wall and just get it up off the desk completely. I mean, that's up to you. I mean, I guess I do like that setup better at the end of the day.
Yeah, I like that one better.
But still
How do you have your setup
$100
now,
more.
Joe?
Say what?
How do you have it set up now?
Well, I've got just a single one in the back, but it's got the
Completely different printer.
off to the side, one spool.
Oh.
But I don't have 4 spools. I want the one with the 4 spools. You know,
Al says A1 is quieter than the P1S. I would get the A1 if you're not planning on printing ABS, carbon fiber, etc. Also, the AMS doesn't work with the A1. Only the AMS Lite works with the A1.
yeah, because the P1S is louder.
Fucking Don. Why is Donald all about roadkill right now? Did somebody say something about roadkill? Or is he
probably
like
seeing a
third?
bunch of roadkill.
He's just talking about like life questions or whatever.
You know, it's pretty scary when TJ is already into the mind of Donald.
I don't know, Joe. I don't think you're gonna have too much of a problem with like
That's funny.
environmental factors that where I would say you should spend $400 more, but that's just me.
Next to a box of puppies. Only the box of puppies will become roadkill.
I like the enclosed better, really.
Well, like I said, it's up to you. I mean, the best person to ask, I don't know if Al's got both of them, but Randy does. And find out what his suggestion would be. I mean, he'd be
Well,
the
he
one
was
to
saying
ask.
yesterday. He was saying yesterday, just get the light one with the A1.
I mean, and I know Al's got printers, and he's saying the same thing. Honestly, I'd go by their suggestions because they both got experience with them.
Yeah, it just comes down to, do I want to spend 300 more?
Yeah, pretty much. But like you said, the A1's quieter, so.
Yeah.
So I said those printers are pretty quiet. That's not really an issue with printers anymore.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of new printers.
Johnny's is quiet because I was at Johnny's and that thing was going off. I didn't even know he was running it.
Well, see, that was like the Ender 3s. Like I said, those were really loud printers. But the minute you replace the control bar on it, it would it was a night and day difference. Almost completely silent. But all of them are coming like that now.
Yeah, they actually have this stuff where you could print it to go on top.
Were we talking about animals being run over at some point? Is Donald behind in the chat? What? Or in the live stream?
Donald's on the road going home, isn't he?
I have no fucking clue. He's just writing random roadkill jokes and shit in the chat.
Maybe like while he's driving or whatever, he just sees roadkill all over the place.
No, he's not driving. Apparently the men don't drive in that car.
Hey, Justin, you want me to make you or Joe the host?
You can just make me host. It don't matter.
Okay, because I'm gonna go down and catch a ship. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
So you thinking about getting a printer instead of another Avada right now?
No, I'm getting another Avada,
Getting
but I want a
both.
printer.
Are you going to keep the other one or are you going to sell it?
I'll probably keep the other one.
I'd throw it on Facebook Market. Get a couple $100 for it.
You know, you got a point. Might wind up selling it and just go back to one again.
Because that would cut into the cost of all this, if you buy another one.
Well, if I sell it, I get the more expensive one. You see what I mean? I wonder if they got any on Marketplace.
Does JD have a 3D printer now?
I'd buy that printer off you, but you're too far away from me. It would be too much in shipping.
Oh, hell yeah. Hold on a minute. I got to go see this girl. I like when they put like somebody selling a prom dress, right? You go to that and you go view. It's usually the mom. So you go and it's usually the girl in the picture, but then you go find the view profile, it's usually the mom. And then you get to
Right,
see what
I'm
the mom
dropping
looks
off
like.
now. I've got to go to an appointment.
All right, Mark. We'll see
See
you.
you later.
That's not
See
a
you,
bad
Mark.
price, JD.
Lord, Ellen. Yeah, I'm looking for 3D printers and
Oh,
nothing's showing up.
Al's talking to you. Said save $300. Get filament enclosed AMS means nothing unless you're in a humid environment. You can always get single enclosed rolls for each filament on the AMS site.
Louisiana. Yeah, stop.
No, I think you'll be fine because you're inside as long as your apartment's constantly maintaining the same.
My humidity inside is 40% right now. Stop.
To put a dehumidifier near it.
No. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Actually, your air conditioner works better if you got a dehumidifier on it too.
yeah.
Having to pull so much moisture out of there.
Well, my AC, thank God, is working good because I got that sucker set. You ready for this? I got it set on 75 and it's cold in here.
Dude, we always have the house air running, and that fucking window unit stays on almost all the time. Except for when I take it apart and clean it.
Yeah, they have a lot of 3D printers on there, but it's all Crealities, Enders.
That thing's still running good too, Jim. I take it and I tear it apart about once a month and clean it real good.
What's that? That's
Window.
one I sent you?
Yeah, the window unit. Yeah, it's still working really good.
I'm glad. I'll tell you what, you needed it.
Yeah, I try to take care of it so it's lasted. Because I've seen people go through window units.
That's the only
pretty
bad part.
quickly.
It depends on, if it's they're good, but you gotta take care of them.
Oh yeah, if you don't keep them clean, yeah, they'll get nasty, shit built up in them.
Aren't armadillos like big giant roly polies?
I mean, they roll up when they're threatened,
Oh,
and they got that hard shell around them to protect them.
yeah.
The cars will crush them. I've seen so many armadillos just flattened out on the road. Like their shells might be hard, but it ain't hard enough for a 2,000-3,000 pound car running it over.
I'm waiting for Don to start singing "Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road." Yeah, there's nobody with an anchor mate for sale on here. There's one. Wow.
Why are you strangling
Wow.
armadillos anyway? Oh my God. Donald talking about not making any goddamn sense.
They got an anchor make the small one, the mini, not the mini, the one I used to have. Guys selling for $100.
Oh yeah. People are probably selling those left and right to get rid of them. Yeah, because it seems like your company you buy yours from is just kind of slacking on their 3D printer side of the company. They're discontinuing a bunch of them, aren't they? Like support.
Well, they don't have them anymore. They don't have them
Yeah,
anymore.
you see, that's what I'm saying. What you need to do is get that bamboo and sell yours as quick as possible. Before it ain't worth anything.
Well,
Eventually,
mine's also
nobody's going to want it.
discontinued. Mine's also discontinued. But I bought $120 worth of replacement parts.
There you go.
So I've got all the replacement parts. Just in case something breaks.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I would sell it immediately and get rid of it. That way, 6 months down the road, if you decide, well, I'm just going to go and get rid of it then, and then all of a sudden nobody wants them. Either that or set up a 3D printing area in that spare bedroom, put a nice table in there.
That's what I'm thinking about doing, just keeping it as something
Yeah.
for the simple stuff, you know? Use
Yeah,
that for the simple stuff, and then have the bamboo to do the stuff with all the different colors you know, if I'm doing something that's just a one color thing, like if I'm making a shelf or making something like that, I can make it on that and not worry about the bamboo. And use the bamboo just for the real shit, you know? Or if I want to make like singles, like the roses or the little, the tulips and stuff like that, I want to do a water lily today for my niece. She every time I bring everybody tulips and stuff like that, she goes, I like water lilies. Purple.
That's all I'm
So I
saying.
found
That's what
one.
I would do.
Yeah, I found one I'm gonna print for her because she's going through a breakup right now. So they said she's having a hard time, so I'm gonna make her a water lily.
Yeah, what I would do is go to like Lowe's or Home Depot and get you a nice heavy duty like workbench or something to put them on, something heavy duty.
Well,
Unless you got
actually,
something. You
I
have the
have
dresser.
one, but you know what? I have one, but let me tell you about this coffee table. I got a coffee table that is like 80 pounds. And they found it, the boys found it one day out of the trash. Okay, the guy was throwing it away. It was on the side of the road. They picked it up and found out it had a crack in it. So they glued it and fixed it. Came home and repainted it, right? Made it like an antique white, like distressed. And when he had it, he brought it here. Justin brought it here, and I was using it. Then when he moved, he took it. Right? I said, take it. If you need it, take it. So he took it. I got it again. So now it's over there with all the router on it, the all the stuff on it, you know, where it used to be. So it's back in the corner, out of the way. That sucker would be perfect for the printing station, but it's too low. You know, if I had bigger, if I go in there and put bigger legs on it, that would be perfect. You know, I probably could put because it's
Yeah, but
bolted
the
in
legs
legs. You
would,
just go buy legs.
yeah, the legs would have to be pretty heavy duty though too.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's gonna get flimsy. You need to
Yeah, I'd
get some
have to
like
find out how
4x4s
much the legs would cost.
or 4x8. Cut it.
Yeah.
Make 4 legs. Because you can have them cut it right there at the
Home
store
Depot.
if you don't have a saw yourself.
Yeah.
Just tell them you want 4 equal lengths.
See, now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get JD on this. I like the price of the Anycubic that's on Amazon for $5.99. That's got the whole setup enclosed. That's the one Lloyd's got. Lloyd says this is working fine. I just know what Bamboo's doing. You know?
Well, it's like they're both. I mean, it seems like from what everybody says, it has either one seems to like them. So
Yeah. Well, Lloyd likes his, and then I think it was AZ or somebody says he's heard bad things about him, but Lloyd likes his.
if anybody I would listen to when it comes to 3D printing would be David.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's got, like I said, he's got probably the last 15 top of the line printers that have come out.
Yep.
He gets in on them early too. He does the kind of like what you did with the V-copter.
Right.
He goes in on them early and gets them for cheaper when they release them.
Yep. I told Johnny last night, I said, when we get the mini V-copter in, I'm gonna fly it through the tugboat because you only have 2 props to hit something with.
Lord.
You haven't got it yet, Joe?
No.
It's June.
I know.
My bad, I'm back. What you say, Joe?
It said June 2025, so. Okay, what's the 549 on their site? Which one is that for?
No. If you look at the link that he posted up here.
Oh, I didn't see the link.
JD posted it. Says store Anycube up there. They have it for $5.49 on their site, so you can get it for even $50 cheaper.
Okay, hold on. I don't even see the. I don't see the
Yeah.
link.
Here, hold on. It's
I
up
see
a
it.
little
I see
ways.
it. I see it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Yeah, 549 on their site.
But see, then look what Al posted. This was what he was talking about. You could get the covers for the light. You can get the covers for them. So it looks like it's like $60 for the set. Oh, and they have the percentage. What is it?
Oh, I see the covers.
Yeah, and they have a temperature gauge on them too. Look,
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool now. Now I kind of like it.
Y'all ever seen a cucumber grow upside down?
No, that's pretty wild.
I know somebody might like that.
Mine hangs. I'm not sure if it's right side up or upside down.
Right. Well, they supposed to grow down, but this one is
I'm
growing
not even
up.
gonna lie. It looks like a dick in the tree.
It actually looks like, hey, Jonathan, looks like two people could use that. Not that I know what that looks like, but yeah, I kind of like this and I kind of don't like this. The rolls.
Yeah. You
Yeah, I
got a
like the fact it's
decision.
got the humidity gauges and all of that. I kind of like that because it keeps all the dust off of it. You know what I mean?
I say you got to say any which way you're going to spend between 550 to 650, right? 700 somewhere in there.
Yeah, but
Because you got to
what
also got to include the taxes and all that. So
yeah, but JD, what do you think about the Anycubic?
I don't think he has it. He said he wants to get it.
See, I've heard that it's a good deal. It's a good price, $549, and that gives me the enclosed one. And the bed is what's the bed's 250, same bed. And you can do 4 to 8 color printing. That's the only drawback. Whereas if I bought the other one and I had the room, I could put 16 colors out there. And that would be nice. Do all your rolls in there set up. So you just have to tell it which ones to do. Yeah, see, I've heard the same thing.
Well, it's all about what do you want to eat when you watch your new printer first print. If you get the more expensive one, you're going to be eating cereal for dinner. You eat the cheaper one, you can have a nice steak and lobster dinner while you watch it print.
Or pizza for that matter.
Pizza. Did someone say pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
You get that.
Day early, man. Day early.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Joe, I thought you'd got this for all them printers, man. I remember when you bought your first one back. You the reason why I decided I didn't even want no parts of a printer.
Well, I
you
tell
went
you
through
what.
hell.
Well, I was mad about that one.
Well, it can be, and then think about this though, is you're not even dealing with 90% of the frustration people were printing 5 years ago or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
When you had to be a lot more technical with the shit. Now the printers do a lot of the shit for you.
Yeah. The
when Joe
bed
got
leveling
here,
and
he
everything
did
else.
a lot of stuff for you, but it's like everything that could have went wrong with his printer. You remember that, Justin?
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I tore that thing apart 7 times.
Dude, I'm saying it was even worse back in the day, like when 3D printing first started becoming like mainstream and real popular. You had to be very technical to do a 3D printer. You were constantly adjusting and fixing and adjusting. It's a lot different now. Now a lot of the printers auto bed level. I mean, they have all these sensors built in them that adjust everything.
Yeah, I said, hell no.
Yeah, you do the bed level on it, and then you set it up, and then it checks it before each print.
Okay, it's just like trying to do an update on an Ender 3 was a pain in the ass. Like, Sean would give me the file and we'd have to change the file name to a specific thing just to get the printer to accept the download. And it was like, I don't even know where Sean got that information from. You know, it's like, yeah, dude, it was a pain in the ass, dude. I would never buy another Ender 3 if I don't give a shit if somebody gave me one. Those things were a pain in the ass.
Yeah, Randy saying, he said, he's it's going to be a
I'm
bamboo.
gonna take off here. I'll see you guys later on this evening.
All right, DJ.
Later,
Later.
DJ. Yeah, it's going to be a bamboo when I get it. I know it. Like I said, I was over at Johnny's, and I was standing there, and I turned around and I said, "Oh, I didn't even know this thing was working."
People say Elegoo is trash. I've never really heard anything negative or positive about them. I've never really used them. I want to get an A1 though. I was thinking about getting it. I was thinking about getting an A1 Mini because I don't want something that takes up a big space. I just want something to play around with. I could really care less about doing serious prints with it. I think I'm gonna get it after the summer when I get back working. The whole Bamboo ecosystem is better from the software to the customer service.
Well, not according to David Birdman. Not according to him.
David fights every customer service.
Yeah.
Ain't none of them like him.
He called them, said, "Pack it in. Get this pack it in."
I've never in my life met somebody that's had so many problems with deliveries.
But he gets so many free things too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know the A1 Mini is too small, Randy, but I don't have a lot of room as it is. And I'm not trying to make like big, extensive prints, you know? I just want stuff I can just screw around with the kids and stuff. I'm not trying to spend that much money. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna wait till I go back to work in August, and then I'll look to see.
Hey, Lance, you know what I'm gonna do today?
Fly through the tugboat.
I'm gonna go out by the tugboat, and I'm gonna put my Mavic 3 up, and I'm gonna go take pictures of the what you call it, the work they're doing over at the lighthouse, and do a hyperlapse.
Yeah, what?
I would use your zoom lens and look inside the tugboat and see where the Avada is.
Well, I might do that. Catch an angle and see if I get an angle on it and see it.
Mm-hmm.
No, he got the approval for the insurance today, though, Randy. A little while ago.
Yeah.
So you just got to fill the paperwork out and send it back in, and he'll.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to kick it to me.
Might have the money today.
Well, last year I got the money back in 3 days total. I filed it on a Monday and got it Wednesday. And actually, I filed it on a Sunday because it happened on a Sunday, and I filed it
Mhm.
Wednesday because they had a what you call it a problem with it. They had it on the wrong policy, trying to tell me I had a deductible because I don't have a deductible on personal
Now,
claim.
is this raising any of your insurance rates?
No,
Oh, you're lucky.
what
You
you
are
call it,
lucky.
Photolio's had 3 claims, I think, and he's still able to use it, and they haven't raised his at all.
I can't believe it. Oh, wow. And you're sure there's not like a limit you guys can hit?
Maybe eventually.
That's
What
crazy.
what they told me, the agent told me, and the only reason we didn't file the Mavic 3, he said they might tell you because they replaced it like that they won't cover it because of that. He said,
Yes.
but I understand your point. He said, but he said if they would take it, he said I don't think it's going to make a difference. And he said because it's not like it's a $10,000 or $12,000 claim. The little claims they kind of overlook like that. He said unless you're putting them in every month, you know.
Well, it'd be one thing if you were running, if you're running a drone business, you might have multi-claims a month. If you had
Yeah.
a big business, or you had a few people flying for you and all that.
Yeah, and it's like if I would have say all I would have done was broke like an arm or something on there and got it back, I would have sent it to DJI and just paid the money to get it fixed.
Hey.
You know? But that's what I did with the Air 2S originally. They sent it back, paid $109 and not file a claim. But I probably could have filed. I'm kind of glad I didn't file a claim on a Mavic 3 because that would have been 2 within a month. That might have messed things up. When I don't pay attention to Cleo that much, I'll be sitting here and she'll walk over and she'll just touch me with her nose on my leg. Let me know, hey, I'm down here. You want to pet me? I gotta pet this girl. I'm not petting this girl. Still got some weight on you, you big old girl. Get your stomach. Oh, that stomach feeling full. Yeah, I gotta give her pill today too. I haven't really eaten breakfast yet. I'm gonna have to make something to give her so she can take her pill. She heard me say that and she's looking at me like, when are you gonna make it?
Looks like I gotta go get the kids in about 30 minutes.
Since when Etsy doesn't take Visa?
Getting some off Etsy.
Oh, stop. Stop.
Yeah,
Robert,
well,
stop.
true, but this guy, this link doesn't have the Visa logo. And I tried to use my Visa, but it's not working. This link only takes PayPal.
Well, yeah, PayPal's MasterCard.
Yeah.
Now, is it are you don't pay the individual seller on Etsy, right? You pay through Etsy's front system,
Yeah,
right?
you pay through Etsy.
Huh.
But I've known Etsy to have it. I bought several items from Etsy.
Have you tried going to your cart and just checking out to see?
Yeah.
Gives you the option there.
Yeah, I
It's not
tried
working.
like 5 times. I messaged them I tried to get it, man, but you ain't got the Visa on your thing. He need to fix that. A lot of people on there got Visa when you order it through Etsy. Oh well.
All I just looked it up. It doesn't say nothing about them not accepting it anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I've never actually bought anything off Etsy.
What you buying on Etsy?
It's a coffee table tree. It is what it's labeled as, right? But it's a tree with like 5 different platforms. So I wanted to get it so I can put my drones on it.
Yeah,
Shit, let me see.
I've window shopped a lot on Etsy. I just never purchased anything. I do like some of the resin shit that some people make on there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like the one that looks like
the tables and stuff. What the hell?
Oh, I bought. I'm not getting you nothing right now. Wait. You got food in your dish. I'm not eating it.
there
You go eat it. But that must be the second ship right there.
Yes. Okay.
Honestly, sometimes I forget Paul even leaves. So you just said that. I wasn't even thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like the ships have been coming in bundles now because the other day you had like 3 or 4 came in one after another.
You know, I'm trying to. I just put it over here full size to see if he's flying. Getting ready to pass him. That's a goofy looking ship in the back. Must be the cruise quarters in the back and the pilots up front. And he's out there sitting on this little chair. Sitting on his chair. Then he's gonna come back and he's gonna show it. He's gonna say, "This is where I park right here." But you weren't here this morning, huh, Justin? When he did Alexa, he
Who?
said he asked Paul. He asked Alexa about the weather, and it said, "Good morning, Paul," and it said, it will start raining in about 5 minutes." And then Mark gets on and he says, "Yeah, it just got him." And then he repeated what Alexa said. He repeated it, right? Then Mark comes on a couple seconds later and he asked about the weather. And he said, "Yeah," he said, "it's gonna start raining here in about 30 minutes. That's like I live 3 miles from the water, like 3,000 feet from the water. I flew 5 miles out into the river, the lake, and he flew less than a mile. You know, I lost that drone. It was about 5 miles down the river. It was like 2,000 feet. But do y'all know where I park at? You know, 51st dates. I'm telling you, every day, 51st dates. He even did something about money yesterday. Something was like $50, and he said Yeah, it's something like $50. And the little while later, he said, yeah, it's gonna be like $200. Like, come on, you know. I think 90% of that is not listening.
Well, no, because he dazes off when he's at his computer watching the TV.
No, he never dozes off. Never. Never. We need to set up an alarm that every time he dozes off, we hit that alarm. And have one that's obnoxious, really obnoxious. Get the one from Flintstones. One from Flintstones when they pull on a bird's tail.
Oh my God.
I don't see his drone yet. Never saw it go around the ship. And probably won't see it land because they done zoomed into the ship now. And when they zoom in, look at it. Is that somebody's house over there? Looks like somebody's house. Yeah, that's a house. That's a big house.
Probably expensive ass houses too. Being on the water right there.
See, that's what Paul needs, that house right there on the water. Just go out and fly from the backyard. He can
see
fly
that
while
tree,
he's on the
Joe?
stream.
Technically, he's close enough. He could fly from his house in the river if he wanted.
Yeah, he can't.
Wouldn't have any
The trees
problems.
are like 300 feet, you remember? You got redwoods all the way between him and there.
Joe, you see that tree?
Which tree?
I sent you a picture of it.
Oh, let me look. Hold on.
You gotta leave with 15 minutes. Gotta go.
Well, that's cool. Now that is cool.
Right,
Bonsai. A bonsai on top. Bonsai.
That's the tree I'm talking about. I want to get that because I can see like 5 lily pad stands on it. I want to put all 5 of the drones up on there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Stop biting.
Hanging with Paul's like a Groundhog Day.
No, it's not like Groundhog Day because Groundhog Day, there'd be a progression. This is 51st Dates.
That was a funny movie.
Yeah, 51st Dates where you got to start the day each the same. Because he's going to come on, he's going to ask everybody, what's the weather like over there? And he's going to ask Dominic tonight. First thing he's going to ask Dominic tonight, what did you do today? When Dominic just woke his ass up, Watch when we come on. He's going to do that. I'll bet money. I tell you what, if he don't do it, I'll go get in the tugboat.
If he don't do it, you gonna do what?
If Dominic comes on within 5 minutes, he's gonna say, "So Dominic, what did you do today?" And he just woke his ass up.
Right.
He's saying that. He's saying if he doesn't say that, Joe will go and get in the tugboat.
Yep.
He's that
That's
confident that Paul's.
How much faith I have.
5 minutes now. You got 5 minutes.
No, give me 10 minutes on that.
No, you can't change it now.
No, I'm not doing it. He's gonna say it at one point, probably within. It depends on how many people are on the stream too. If there's a lot of people on the stream, you don't get to that point where he asks, "How's your day going?" And if we don't get on within 5 minutes, like right off the bat, he's gonna say, "Well, the weather's been bad here all day. Well, it's been raining. Well, it looks like it's gonna rain." He'll start talking about the weather. So, but then he'll get to that point. And then tonight, let's see, he knows Donald's on his way back. So tonight he'll say, "I wonder if when's Donald coming back on a vacation?" He'll say that, or he'll say, Donald's still on vacation, huh? If he comes in the stream.
I'll try to make that weird connection. I had an update on my computer and I fucked myself on it.
Yeah. So just listen to all of that this afternoon. Stop barking at me. I'm not giving you anything.
Best part of
No.
51st Dates is when she chased Rob Schneider down, beat the shit out of him with the baseball bat.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
that
I'm gonna
guy?
get my day started. We'll catch you later.
Yeah.
All right,
Later.
man.
Later. Getting this day started, he ain't got nothing to do. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna lounge on the couch. See you later.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He got nothing to do. He's only got to wake up now. One more giddy up.
Yeah, and that's a short day too.
3 giddy ups when he's on his way to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Hawaii.
Yeah, but it's different when you're getting up because you're excited you're going to go do something versus getting up because you're going somewhere you don't want to go.
Yeah, you got a point. I know that feeling.
When you're going on vacation or going to do something fun, you'll hype yourself up.
Yep.
You'll be in a good mood.
Well, I won't be here in the morning. I have a doctor's. I might be here for a second, but I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, I got 7 on 7. And then the next morning, I got football, 7 on 7. So I'll be listening to the restreams. So I'll know what you say about me.
Oh, you're missing them, both of them?
Yeah. Both mornings probably and one afternoon. I'm trying to decide what I'm doing tomorrow afternoon. Because technically, I don't have to be there except for the bracketed games, and they're not till like 5, 6 o'clock at night. That's stupid. So I may be on tomorrow afternoon and just what you call it, leave around 6 and go out there for the bracketed games. Because I'm probably not going to be able to use any of the pictures. Because they're not going to want nighttime pictures, they're going to want daytime pictures. So it's probably I'm gonna go make my appearance known. I got to do that. The main thing is the games on Saturday. They need about 3 or 4 shots from each team that are the main teams. Well, about time he going. That long goodbye.
I thought somebody was coming in.
It was Lance finally dropping out. Finally dropping out.
I'm back. You guys ready to say goodbye yet?
Yeah, I gotta leave in about.
Yeah, Justin got to leave. I guess we call it.
I gotta leave about here about.
Okay,
12 or
Justin,
15
just
minutes.
make me back the host and I'll call it.
Hey, Justin, you call it. Don't let him call it.
Or you call it. Yeah.
You call it. It's not his
Get it
show
down.
anymore. We took it over. Just
All
like
right,
the Paul
everybody.
Murray show. It's the Studio
Listen.
B.
Okay,
Yeah,
everybody.
listen,
Yep, bye for
call
now.
it- You call it Justin, everybody got the chance to say bye.